going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Up at forward, it's Miller and Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Salon in at the 5 down low. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now, here's Bridges. Miller outside. Just 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft, his three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Shoots from the elbow, and the shot is good from Johnson.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. Bridges misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches it. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks, David.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. And here's Johnson outside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. 3-on-3. The open look here for Sexton. Off target from outside. Denver's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Miller, no up. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Here's Murray. Hornets with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
when they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Now Bridges following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Bridges misses. Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Salon. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers. Miller with a wide open look, and the Hornets miss again.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Gordon with a screen on Sexton. Murray surveying the D, out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Misses off the left iron. Charlotte in the lead. Down low. Here's Miller. And the layup's good off the glass. Miller's got 8 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Rockets. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when I look at the Nuggets, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Ball. Can't connect from short range. Denver in the lead. Now Murray. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Jokic. Over Ball. And it's Jokic missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ball with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Salon. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jokic with a screen on Sexton. Murray the pass to Jokic. Inside. Stolen by Ball. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 5.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
The Nuggets trail by 4. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Sexton kicks the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
That one is off. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Christian Brown.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Gordon. Green with the rebound. Hornets leading by 3. Pass the ball. This one for 3. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets now on offense. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that.
Ball with the bucket.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Williams against Jokic. Outside for Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Williams. Pass to Salon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail. Left side, Brown. And it's Jokic in the corner. Jokic draws the double. 4 on the clock. Gordon kicks to Murray. Tries from 16. Miller grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jokic. Averaging 23 points per game, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
And he makes the first. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Gordon. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Sexton's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Over Green. And it's Brown missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Sexton. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to Murray. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hornets leading by 4. Miller outside. Pass to Green. Williams against Johnson. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's now only a 1-point Hornets lead.
Capable of racking up assists. Because Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Charlotte shooting 42% to begin this game. Miller outside. Back to Sexton. To the inside. Salon hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Salon's got 7 points. Here's Murray. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Miller outside. Over Westbrook. Shots good by Miller. He's got 10.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Westbrook against Miller. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Miller inside. He's covered by Murray. Sexton against Brown. And the rejection by Valanciunas. For 3, Murray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Plumlee out there with Williams. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Johnson finds Westbrook. Now here is Hardaway. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Johnson for 3. They get it again. And checking out some numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
First free throw is good. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Johnson. A second chance effort. He can't get that one to fall. Plumlee with some nice D. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. Dinwiddie wide open. Sinks the triple. And now a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. To the paint. Second chance shot. It's stolen by Green. Here's Sexton. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Westbrook passes to Brown. Green against Westbrook. Johnson in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Again, Johnson missing.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Sexton's shot is good.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Westbrook with it. Now Green defending, and a wide-open look for Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Charlotte leading by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in the locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. And the first one drops. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Christian Brown's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. He doesn't get the second one. The Nuggets trail by 7, and they're pushing it up. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Sexton against Westbrook. Sexton dishes to Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And nice slash to the basket from Dinwiddie, showing off that nice knack for scoring.
The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. To the left side wing. Shoots the 3. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Valanciunas.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Now, here's Sexton. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. As you take a look at Charlotte, right now the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And I think for the Hornets, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Valanciunas.
Yeah, from time to time, Valanciunas will hit you like this. He's not afraid to shoot from outside.
Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 5.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now, here's Johnson. And Bridges with the block.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Another shot. Again, the Nuggets score.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Hornets leading by 3. Sexton kicks to Williams. Pass to Miller. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Denver's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple of occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Ball's checked in for the Hornets. Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Sexton for 3. That one, no good. Here's Brown. He's covered by Ball. It's tipped. Misses from short range. Denver's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Johnson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Hornets have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That free throw good from Miller. Hornets leading by 3. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Miller, the pass to Sexton. Bridges sets the screen for Sexton. No good that time.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Murray against Sexton. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 7, 6 on the shot clock, and Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Green, he's checked in for the Hornets. Both good from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here is Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. That's now 8 points for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter. I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Miller. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by Charlotte. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Bridges. They kick it out to Green. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Charlotte has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Nuggets in second.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Green dishes the ball. Miller surveying the floor. Here's Plumlee. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Jokic kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Miller. From the corner. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Ball. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 6.
Worth the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Hardaway's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now here's Murray. Jokic with it. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges finds Ball. Outside, Green. Back to Ball. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Hornets leading by 3. Ball kicks to Green. Back to Ball. Miller outside. Picked by Bridges. Shots good by Miller. He's got 16.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Now here's Valanciunas. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Brown. Offline with his 3. Charlotte's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Miller, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
.110 left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Denver on D. They trail by 3. Bridges passes to Sexton. Ball surveying the defense. Takes a 3. A shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Left side, Ball. Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 18 points from Brandon Miller.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. To the left wing. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Charlotte Hornets.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Look here now at Charlotte. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Charlotte's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Brown makes it off the glass. Brown's got 8 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Hornets leading by 4. Outside, Sexton. Pass the ball from outside the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. First free throw is good. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And here's Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Miller's got 21.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Sexton the pass to Ball. Six to shoot. Bridges a screen on Johnson. There's Ball with the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Brown. Good on the triple. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Miller outside. The kick out to Ball. No good on the triple.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Greg Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Now, here is Miller. He's got 22. And the Hornets miss again. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Ball against Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. He's got 15. Murray, good. Murray's got 12 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hornets trail by 3. And here's Sexton. Bridges kicks to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Nuggets in second. The Hornets fourth.
These two teams have really passed the ball well all season. They share it. They move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Now Murray. He's got 12. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Ball. Bridges with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Trips down the breakaway slam. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Jokic kicks it out to Johnson. Gordon for 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And here's Jokic outside. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Johnson. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. At the elbow, Jokic. Will it go? And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Hornets leading by 3. On the wing, Bridges. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jokic inside. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And that one misses.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Grant Williams is checked in for Miles Bridges. And he's good on the second. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. The lead is 2. Pass to Williams. Miller with the ball. Takes the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. And here is Murray. 12 points for him for the tie. And he lays it up and in. Murray's got 14.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Charlotte shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Salon. Ball with it. Miller, that's for 2. Charlotte no good that time either. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's stolen by Johnson. Gordon dishes to Johnson. Here's Murray. Hornets with the rebound. Salon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Ball in the corner. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. 14 points for him.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Brown outside. At the elbow. Jokic. Brown the pass to Johnson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
So it's the Hornets now. Outside Williams. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. The Nuggets have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Johnson drops them both. Hornets shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Outside, Ball. It's Sexton on top of the key. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. The Nuggets with another miss. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. And look at the Nuggets. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And I think for Denver, they're in good shape in the standings with the postseason on the horizon. Maybe a notch below where we thought they'd be.
Yeah, and it's time for them to change their mindset a little bit. Start showing a little more urgency and get some momentum going before it gets too late in the season.
Now, here's Ball. 14 points for him. Miller kicks the ball. Williams, a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. 5th, Jamal Murray.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
And that's something he can really use to his advantage. It gives him an edge against more imposing defenders.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Brown finds Gordon. Murray against Sexton. And there's Murray on the assist by Gordon. 16 points for Jamal Murray.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Charlotte trailing. Outside, Sexton.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 14th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. The first one falls, and the Nuggets with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Gordon, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Murray. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Josh Green's checked in for Brandon Miller. He hits both from the stripe. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Johnson. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic doing the job inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Charlotte shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Salon. Pass to Sexton. Here's Salon, guarded by Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up from about 19 feet. Kept alive. Here's Salon. It counts, and the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Dinwiddie's checked in.
What's up?
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Westbrook. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Brown with a screen on Sexton. Westbrook kicks to Valanciunas. Green with the ball. Picked up by Brown. On the wing, Dinwiddie. 8 points for him.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Green. Charlotte again missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. A floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. That's good from Johnson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Christian Brown's checked in for Hardaway. The Hornets also with a sub. Bridges checks in. And both free throws good for Johnson. Hornets shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Johnson against Bridges. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Williams has got 10.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
That's good from Westbrook. Both free throws good from Westbrook. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Williams. Bridges deciding where to go with it. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 9 points in the game so far.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's Brown on the wing. Over Green, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Charlotte leading by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Raising the shot, no hesitation, we're back. They're trying to come every time, all right? Set our defense up, make them play against our set D, all right? We just got to take care of it and defend without fouling, okay?
LGA, he's commanding his squad to be smarter on defense.
Got to find a way to just stop the momentum, and I think it's going to start with strong defense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Hornets, the post tandem, Bridges and Williams. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Miller. And it's Green in at the small forward. Najee, good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Dinwiddie kicks to Miller. Back to Dinwiddie. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Najee, no good. Charlotte in the lead. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Looking for Bridges, he gets it there. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Murray. Back to Valanciunas to take the lead. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brown with it. Now Green defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. No good on that one. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. And it's tied up with that one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He has decided it's the right time to talk. For the Nuggets, Holmes checked in, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Bruce Brown. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Dinwiddie finds Williams. There's Miller with the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. That's 28 points from Brandon Miller. The Nuggets trail by 3. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Murray down low. Dinwiddie covering. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? he really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Now here's Murray. To the middle. Here's Brown. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Just to Dinwiddie. Inside. Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Miller outside. A three ball. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
On the wing, Bridges. Miller outside. It's up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Miller's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Murray outside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Bridges. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Pass to Williams. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Back to Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
On the wing, Bridges. To the paint. Williams dishes to Bridges. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Down low. Westbrook up top, covered by Miller. Westbrook kicks to Valanciunas. Clock at 4. Pass to Murray from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You can't let Dinwiddie get room to run. Once you do, it's over.
Here's Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Denver. Hornets trail by 3. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Miller outside. $6 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
The Nuggets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Murray against Dinwiddie. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Murray. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Miller outside to take the lead. Rebounded by Holmes. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Westbrook with the bucket.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Charlotte has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Westbrook against Miller. Over Westbrook. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 11 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Pulls up. High post. Brown's shot is off.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Back to Bridges. Miller, that's for 2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nuggets shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Murray, good. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Green. Miller outside. Nobody near Williams. No good with the triple. Denver in the lead. Murray outside. Here's Holmes over Bridges. Holmes can't get it to go in. The Hornets shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Green. Miller, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray kicks to Westbrook. Nice D from Williams. Miller with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. Charlotte no good that time either. Here's Westbrook. Sinks that one from the post. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession. Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So both teams making some changes here. Hornets trail by 4. Ball with it. Outside, Sexton. Miller kicks to Bridges. No good on the 3.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Jokic a screen. to Johnson. Murray outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 4 on the clock. Gordon's got room, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Well, you look at Gordon's shooting percentages over the last few years. He tries to take high percentage shots.
And a deep 3 from Ball. And again, the Hornets missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Yep, that one goes in there. Murray's got 23 points.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Here's Ball, following the score by Jamal Murray. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Here's Murray. And so they choose to intentionally foul. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Ball. Can't connect from short range. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Trains it from downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And the Hornets call time here. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Was shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Sexton for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So the Nuggets win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, you guys won the hustle board in the second half, so what changed?
We just told ourselves we cannot lose at home. We cannot lose it. We are in front of these fans. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Thank you very much. And that's it. We just didn't want to lose at home.
Well, that's why they call it home court advantage, right, man? Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jamal Murray.